Y'all know the vibes, baby. Welcome back, welcome back. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm your host, Swift Dollars, aka 16-Pad Killer. You're locked and loaded, the Straight Shoota podcast on Maschine Mafia TV, where this is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts, where we give it to you straight with no chase, all right? So, of course, today, Sean P. Diddy Combs arrived at the New Jersey Federal Prison, where he will serve his 4-year prison sentence. That's right, he got to do 4 years, all right? 50 months, that's the ride he's in for. So for transportation for the purpose of prostitution, that's what he's locked up for, being a John, you understand? So Combs was transferred this morning from the MDC-Brooklyn to FCI Fort Dix, the facility his legal team requested because it offers a special drug treatment program that, if completed successfully, could knock time off his sentence. So Diddy trying to get it done, you know what I'm saying? And he is not being housed in the prison's general population, but in the special drug program unit. Now that's probably because y'all already know P. Diddy got too many dollars. They put him in the regular unit. They're gonna jump on him like wolves and jackals or a fox in a chicken coop. Like he won't stand a chance if they put him in there.
Use your common sense.
You know, because he still got the bag. The CO's still gonna flirt. They still gonna want pictures. They gonna do all this and do all that. Trust me, you know what I'm saying? They knew he was coming there before he got there. Y'all pay attention now. So, in the meantime, Combs is asking a federal appeals court to expedite his appeal of his conviction on 2 prostitution-related charges, arguing he could finish his prison sentence before his appeal is heard on a normal timetable. Like, Diddy just think that just because he got a couple dollars, he could do what he wants. He got to understand, he's in for a ride. They not playing with him. He's gonna sit in there for a while. Like, he's not just gonna, you know what I'm saying, walk right out. Now, maybe when Trump about to slide out the building, he might have a shot then. But what year is this? This what Trump don't leave office till what, 2028? Come on, man, your bid bound up. So you might get lucky and get a pardon around 2027. You know what I'm saying? Around this time then. Okay, so what's this? About 2 years from now, he might let you get out of there a little early or something. But you're gonna do about 3. They're gonna make you sit on that yard 2 years. You better believe that. So, you know, earlier this week, the Bureau of Prisons posted what the agency believes to be Combs' release date from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, which is set for May 8th, 2028. Now, we'll see, you know what I'm saying? But of course we knew, you know what I'm saying, people like that got long paper, you know, they're gonna put in an appeal immediately. And of course he did, you know, and like I said, there was talks before previously that, you know, maybe Trump was gonna look out, you know, there was rumblings about that probably about 2 months ago, but now Trump and them saying, hey man, we don't know what the hell y'all talking about, like, you know,
Absolutely.
that's false, you know, but y'all ain't got to hear from me. Take it from the horse's mouth. Check this out.
President Trump says Sean Diddy Combs has asked him for a pardon.
I have a lot of people have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
Now, you see that right there? He laughing and joking. So, you know, but is he going to let him go? I don't know, man. Shit. Trump let out Kodak Black. He let out, he helped Lil Wayne out from that guns and all that stuff on the plane, allegedly. So, you know, he's been kind of, I ain't gonna say true to his word, but, you know, he's been rocking and rolling a little bit. Y'all pay attention.
Sean Diddy Combs is preparing to appeal his conviction and 4-year prison sentence. His lawyers filed a notice of appeal yesterday, but haven't yet specified on what grounds they plan to appeal. ABC's legal contributor, Brian Buckmeyer, has more on that. So, hi, Brian. Combs' attorneys have already tried and failed to get this case dismissed, saying the law on transportation for the purposes of prostitution doesn't apply to what Combs did. Can they bring that same argument on appeal?
Well, good morning, Diane. And the answer is yes. You might have heard me say this in other segments or other pieces. Basically, what happens when it comes to an appeal, you have to raise that initial issue at the trial court level, because in essence, if you don't use it, you lose it. And so what the appeal would be, I think, by and large, even though we don't know all of the arguments, would be revisiting some of the issues both during the trial and during the sentencing phase of this case, where the defense is going to say the judge made an error in applying the law or in understanding the law as it applies to both the dismissal of charges and likely other issues that happened post-sentence.
Combs is also appealing his sentence, saying the judge improperly considered facts from the dismissed charges. What do you think the chances are he gets his sentence reduced with that argument?
So I think it's actually a pretty good argument, because we did see the judge say that they were considering all manner of facts. And the defense had strong arguments in terms of saying that the jury had found that there was no RICO, there was no sex trafficking, and that those facts, especially the infamous video where we see Sean Combs brutally assaulting Cassie Ventura, should not be considered in the sentencing. But I think there's one major issue that they're going to fall flat on, where ultimately the probation report suggested anywhere from, I believe, 70 to 87 months. It actually had recommended 60 months. We know that the government was asking for over 11 years and the defense was asking for 14 months, but the judge undercut even probation, giving 50 months in total. And so I think that fact will really hurt the argument of he should have not considered certain facts and come to a lower number, even though the judge undercut many of the people's, including probation's request.
There you have it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, at one point in time, I thought he was gonna walk, man, but now I see they got their claws in him. You know what I'm saying? They got their claws in him. Don't look like he going nowhere no time soon, man. But y'all put it in the comments, man. Should Diddy have to walk this whole sentence out, or is he gonna show us how good old American, the good old American government, how it works when you got money? You know, are they gonna break him for his freedom, or are they gonna make him sit? I don't know, man. I'm kind of conflicted. I really don't know what's gonna happen. It looks like he cooked. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to be real about it, it looks like he gonna have to ride this out, man. What's this? How old did he? 55, 56? He gonna be damn near 60 years old when he hit the bricks, man. You know? Hey, man, like I said, man, word to the wise, man. On the way up, it's gonna be the same people on the way down. Make sure you treat people right. You know, a lot of people is calling this karma. I ain't gonna say it's karma. I just call it, hey man, it's just your time. You know what I'm saying? It's just your time. You know, it happens, and it was just his time. You know, when it's time to pay a debt, they come collect. Y'all know how we do it, man. Straight Shoota, baby. Gone home.